Are you thinking about starting a YouTube channel for your business? Maybe you're holding back because you think it's too expensive, or you have to have a certain personality to create YouTube videos, or maybe you think it's too late to start, and so on and so forth. Today, I'm going to talk about the 7 YouTube misconceptions that you might have about starting a YouTube channel. It looks like everyone has a YouTube channel, so you think that the platform is oversaturated. Just because you think everybody might be on YouTube, you're actually losing money by not starting your channel. Keep watching to find out if YouTube is worth it for you to create videos for your brand. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do that now. I create videos to help you build your brand and to create videos. So the first misconception is that most people think that it's expensive to create YouTube videos. They think that it's a lot of investment for their brand, or I guess their business. That could be in time or money. Actually, you don't need a lot of time to create YouTube videos. You probably only need 2 to 3 hours a week to create one video a week. So if you have a good plan and you're organized, you can actually probably cut down a little bit more on the time. I'll actually get into this more in next week's video. It's going to be called A Beginner's Guide to Creating Videos Without Being Overwhelmed. So the second misconception about YouTube is you need fancy equipment. So this actually ties in with the first misconception of being expensive, but I wanted to give it its own section. So you actually don't need fancy equipment to film YouTube videos. You can just use whatever you have. Like right now, I'm filming using my phone. Sometimes I film using a webcam. These are things that you already have. Most laptops and desktops come with a camera, and almost every smartphone comes with a camera now. Like right now, I'm filming with, I think this is what is this called? A Samsung Note 20. It actually films up to 8K, but I don't really use that. I just use the bare minimum. I just try to film at 1080. So just make it simple for yourself. But anyways, you can use what you have. When it comes to lighting, you can use your window. Like I usually sit in front of my window to film my videos because for me, natural light is the best lighting. But right now I'm also using, a ring light, because this week is storming. So I actually need more light because I don't have enough light to film today. Even if you need more lighting, you can have one of those little vlogging kits. Most of them are under $30. And then if you need a microphone, most of those vlogging kits come with a microphone, but you can get a cheap lavalier mic for under $10 at Amazon. And then when it comes to video editing, you can use the video editing software that your computer comes with. I use a Mac, so my computer comes with Final Cut Pro. I'm not used to using that. I use Adobe since that's what I was always trained to do since school. So, but most laptops, desktops, they usually come with an editing software. Even this phone now that I have came with the editing software. I was editing an Instagram video and I didn't know that I didn't have to use an app for that. It came automatically with my phone. You just have to remember that you're not filming a movie or a TV show. You're just filming a YouTube video. So you don't need all those fancy equipment to film. If you start to love filming, like if you get used to it and you've been doing it for a long time, and this is what you love to do and you know you're going to do it for the rest of your life, I guess, then yes, invest in other equipment. Then you can invest in one of those backdrops, cameras, lighting. But honestly, I have all of that stuff and I'm just too lazy to set it all up. So use what you have, whatever makes it easier for you to film. Because being lazy, if I have to set up all that stuff, then I probably wouldn't want to film because I have to set up and then take down everything. The third misconception is that you have to be an extrovert. You don't have to be an extrovert to create YouTube videos. I won't go into much detail about this because I actually created a video on this 2 weeks ago. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out in the cards above or the description box down below. But the main thing you need to know is that as long as you have a plan and a process, you can create YouTube videos. I mean, there are videos where people are just tapping on the keyboard or scratching. So if they can make a video, you can make a video too. So the fourth YouTube misconception is that you have to be an influencer. Or I should say, it's only for influencer or for people who want to be influencers. You don't have to be an influencer or want to be an influencer to create YouTube videos. There are a lot of content creators who are not influencers that create videos. For example, me. I'm creating videos to help my audience create videos and to build their brand. That's the only thing I want to do. You can focus on creating videos that only focus on your audience, like are only geared towards the people that you want to help. So as long as you're helping the people that you want, you don't have to want to become an influencer. The fifth misconception is that your audience isn't interested. According to YSR research, let me read this word for word. I'm gonna look over here. Because I know I can't memorize these statistics and I don't want to give you the wrong statistic. So according to YSR research, 84% of video marketers say video has been effective for generating leads. And then 94% of marketers agree that videos have helped increase user understanding of their product or service. So if you're a business and you're selling products and services, then you should be creating videos. Even if your audience isn't on YouTube, which I doubt because YouTube is the second largest search engine behind Google, even if your audience isn't on YouTube, creating videos is still useful for your business. Are you already convinced about creating videos for your brand? Well, check out my video creation mastery program. You can find it in the link in the description box. Out of all of these, or maybe not even these misconceptions, what is the number one thing holding you back from creating YouTube videos or just videos in general? Let me know in the comments down below. The sixth misconception is that YouTube is oversaturated, so you don't really have anything to add to the conversation. So if you're one of the people who think that all your competitors are on YouTube and that everything that you want to talk about, it has already been done, then you should change your mindset just a little bit. So your thought process, the way you explain things, the way you teach things, your background, your experience, those are the things that will come out on video. So when you're using your own voice, your own experience, your own background, your own personality, you differentiate yourself from your competitors. So no matter what your competitors are doing, I think that if you have a message, then you should spread it. Because not everybody learns from the same style. Like different teachers reach different students. We all learn differently. So one person might not learn from your competitors, but might be able to learn better from you. Maybe you should check out the competition because maybe their weaknesses are your strengths. The seventh misconception is it's too late to start. I guess you might think it's too late because it's oversaturated or all your competitors are already on YouTube. So it kind of ties into number 6, but it's never too late to start. So if you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel because you want to get monetized, then you should change your thought process, because I think monetization, it's more passive income. It's not something that you're going to use as your main income, especially if you're building your brand or business and you're selling services and products. So just think, if you were going to make $100,000 a year, you probably only need about 9 people to buy from you a month. So 9 people, that's a low number. Because I'm thinking that you're selling your services for at least $1,000, right? So 1,000 times 9, that's $9,000 a month. And then 9 times 12, what is 9 times 12? 108. So that's $108,000. So to reach your goal of $100,000, you need 9 people. I'm sure that you can find 9 people to watch your videos every month. So instead of thinking about a big number like I need 1,000 subscribers or I need 100,000 subscribers, as long as you're using videos to attract your audience, like your target audience, your potential clients, then you don't need a general audience of 1 million people. You just need 9 people who are interested in what you have to say and are interested in your products and services. Even without the client aspect, you can think of YouTube as also a search engine. So if you have an audience of 0, like you have nobody, but you want to reach people to get more visible online, then YouTube videos are a good way because, like I said before, YouTube is the second largest search engine. So creating videos will help you gain more audience, like new people watching your videos, because YouTube will recommend your videos. And as long as you're using, or I should say, as long as you're optimizing your videos, then you should be found in the search results. Another thing you can think about is using YouTube to hold a library of your videos, because one of the first reasons I created YouTube videos was actually to help my clients, because my clients had so many questions and they were the same questions about like filming videos, lighting, sound. So I just decided to create a library of resources for my clients to use so that I don't have to go back and type in the same thing over and over again. Plus, being on video, it's easier to explain and show what you want to explain, teach. Yeah, it's better to watch than to read it in a blog post. So if you have a lot of frequently asked questions, then creating videos is a good way to answer those questions, and it's always a good idea to have that library of resources to help your clients and your audience. Of course, if you're hosting the videos on YouTube and it's just a library for your clients, it's an added bonus if other people discover your channel and watch your videos. So back to the idea of monetization, it takes, let's see, you have to have 1,000 YouTube subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. So this is a lot of hard work, yes. But if you're working hard, it's not impossible. But I don't want you to think of it as your main goal. It would be faster to sell your services and products than to depend solely on trying to monetize your channel. So that's it. I know that was a lot of information. So again, those 7 YouTube misconceptions about starting a YouTube channel were: it's too expensive, you have to invest in fancy equipment, you have to be an introvert, it's only for influencers, it's oversaturated, it's too late to start a channel, and your audience isn't interested. I think that was it. I hope I got all of them. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. If you need help with creating videos for your business, then check out my video creation mastery program. You can check that out in the link in the description box down below. Until next week, bye.